Justin Baldoni slams Ryan Reynolds as Blake Lively's co-conspirator, rips actor's request to dismiss lawsuit. Justin Baldoni referred to Ryan Reynolds as Blake Lively's co-conspirator in a Tuesday filing that asked a judge to deny the Deadpool actor's motion to be dismissed from Baldoni's $400 million defamation lawsuit. Reynolds pretends that Baldoni's and the Wayfarer Studios legal team's first amended complaint, the FAC, fails to set forth any basis for his liability and that he merely acted as a supportive spouse. Baldoni's lawyers wrote in the filing obtained by Fox News Digital. Not so. The FAC specifically alleges ample facts to support the Wayfarer party's claims against him, based on both his direct actions and his liability as a co-conspirator. It went on to say, even in the extremely unlikely event that the court determines dismissing Reynolds from the lawsuit is appropriate, Reynolds is unable to recover his attorney's fees, saying that anti-SLAPP laws that protect people from meritless lawsuits don't apply in this case. The filing added, in short, the motion should be denied. Baldoni's defamation suit against Lively accuses Reynolds of defamation, false light invasion of privacy, tortious interference, and civil extortion. False light is an invasion of privacy that portrays someone in an unfair light. Reynolds' team has filed a motion to have the actor removed from the suit. A spokesperson for Reynolds told Fox News Digital Friday, the main takeaway from the Wayfarer party's opposition to Ryan's motion to dismiss their case is that they finally realized the plain defects in their complaint. They once again claim defamation without alleging who was defamed, what specifically was said, or how anyone suffered actual harm, the spokesperson continued. Unlike Mr. Baldoni, who built his brand pretending to be a man who is confident enough to listen to the women in his life, Ryan Reynolds actually is that man. And he will continue to support his wife as she stands up to the individuals who not only harassed her, but then have retaliated against her. The spokesperson added, under New York law, California law, and indeed in every jurisdiction of the United States, this lawsuit not only fails, but may result in the Wayfarer parties covering Ryan's costs and attorney's fees for bringing such a frivolous case in the first place. Baldoni's Tuesday filing said that Reynolds' claim that his suit fails to identify defamatory statements he made fails on its face. The FAC alleges that, at least twice, Reynolds stated to WME executives, Baldoni's and Wayfarer's talent agency, that Baldoni is a sexual predator and that, by implication, WME was in business with a sexual predator, the filing said, adding, these allegations are more than sufficiently specific, identifying the speaker, the listeners, and why, where, and when the statements were made. Baldoni's team in their Tuesday filing also used a quote Reynolds jokingly made last summer while doing press for Deadpool and Wolverine, in which he said, I've realized that I'm too big to fail at this point, so I just crush my enemies and drink their blood. After filing the motion to dismiss last month, Reynolds' lawyers said that Baldoni's entire case against Reynolds appears to be based on Mr. Reynolds allegedly privately calling Mr. Baldoni a predator, but here's the problem. That is not defamation unless they can show that Mr. Reynolds did not believe that statement to be true. The complaint doesn't allege that. In fact, it suggests the opposite, that Mr. Reynolds genuinely believes Mr. Baldoni is a predator, People magazine reported. Reynolds' wife, Lively, is also trying to get Baldoni's lawsuit dismissed and filed a motion on March 20th. Lively's legal team claimed Baldoni used his $400 million lawsuit as a blunt public relations instrument designed to further the actor's sinister campaign to destroy his It Ends With Us co-star's reputation. According to the court docs obtained by Fox News Digital at the time, Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, filed a response to the motion on Thursday. The first amended complaint, FAC, contains hundreds of pages rife with factual detail about Lively's calculated efforts first to extort and manipulate the Wayfarer parties into ceding total control over the film It Ends With Us, the film, and then to defame and scapegoat them when her plan backfired, the documents, obtained by Fox News Digital, read. Nonetheless, Lively refuses to accept responsibility for the trail of untold destruction she left in her wake. The documents state Lively has not only asked for dismissal, but also to award her attorney's fees, costs, and treble and punitive damages for the Wayfarer party's constitutionally protected act of petitioning the court for redress of their grievances. In essence, Lively asks the court to find that she is immune from any culpability for her wrongful acts, a